Beloved listener, good morning once again. Thankful the opportunity to enter your home once again with the Word of God. It has just been by grace that we are still alive and we are kicking. I believe that. I've started a series, Living with Purpose. Started last week and I'll be continuing today. Today I'll be dealing with, you don't have an impediment, but option. Sometimes we go through challenges, and as a result of the challenges we go through, we become so upset with it. It becomes like a problem to us. But I believe that nothing comes into our life for fun. It comes into our life to activate some things. So whilst we are going through this study, we'll see how best the good things God has placed in us, that through this impediment that comes our way, we can activate them and overcome and get into destiny. I believe that the choir is going to minister to prepare the grounds for us to continue from where we have left. This is just the introduction. Stay glued to your chair and receive from the throne of grace as the choir minister. Amen.
He'll do it again.
Right. I told you that we'll be dealing with living with purpose. Part 2. You don't have an impediment, but option. Through the introduction, I made you aware of some few things. Today, I just want to really pick out some few things for you to understand. One will ask, what is impediment? Impediment is anything that causes or that comes between you and your destiny. It's a certain type of obstruction that comes in your life. Or it's something that obstructs you from your progress. That is impediment. It comes as if it is stopping you from getting to destiny. But beloved, remember, I told you in the introduction that those things come in your life not to destroy you. That is why the Bible says in Psalm 34 verse 19. Psalm 34 verse 19.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all.
Many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of all. In essence, what the Bible is trying to tell us is that day in, day out, we go through challenges. And the Lord delivereth. Dearly beloved, there are certain potentials in us that are lying dormant. And until some of these things come our way, we will not be able to activate them. They are there, they are lying dormant. But God placed it in us so that it will help us to get into destiny. I am talking to you this morning. You sitting down there watching me. You have a certain potential. Until those impediments come your way, you won't even know what to do. Do you remember? After God created everything, He told Adam to give names to the animals and things. It is an aspect that is in us. There is a certain creativity in us, but it is lying dormant now. But when the impediment comes our way, that is where we begin to really think and activate those potentials that are lying dormant. And so, I want us to realize this. And there are certain things we need to know to understand the message I'm preaching this morning to you. What we should know about impediment. I have 4 cardinal things that you have to know about impediment. 1, the difference between impediment and option is attitude. The difference between impediment and option is attitude. All that I'm saying here is that between the impediment and the option you have is the kind of behavior you have to behave, and that is attitude. Number 2, option gives you opportunity. When you talk about option, another word for option is choice. It gives you an opportunity. Number 3, in the midst of the impediment, we need to remain focused. Sometimes when we are faced with challenge, we are faced with impediment, we rather lose focus. But I came here to tell you that in the midst of the impediment, never lose focus. The 4th thing I want you to know is that don't complain, but rather see opportunity within the impediment. See opportunity within the impediment that you are confronted with. I've seen people in facing challenges and issues, and at the end of the day, they don't see any opportunity in it. Rather, they see the problem. They see it as so giant, and at the end of the day, they don't know what to do about it. But I'm talking to you, somebody sitting down here, listening to me, that within every impediment, there are opportunities. Watch out, those opportunities. Do you know why I'm saying that within every impediment, there are opportunities. Because opportunity also is an option. Bible said in Romans 8:28,
and we know that all things work together for good.
You see now, the Bible said, and we know that all things work together for good. In essence, the impediment that has come our way, that we see it as a wrong thing, that we see it as a challenge, that we see that it has come to obstruct us, there is something good in it. Continue.
To them that love God.
To them that love God. In essence, remember, God will not bring this impediment on your way just for fun. He brought it there. There are certain potential that are lying, and it must be activated. I prophesy that every potential in you that is lying dormant by the impediment, by the challenges you are going through, may the Lord activate them, because that is the only way by which you will break through in this life. And I'm going to give you a clear-cut example. When we go into the Bible, Genesis 37 to chapter 41, it talks about a young man by name Joseph. And when you look at the whole story, there were 4 things that he went through that I want to outline it. He was a man with aspiration. He had a dream. But in the process of the dream, he experienced hatred. Dearly beloved, one thing people should know, as you are hearing me, people will misunderstand you regarding the vision God has given you. And as a result, impediment will come. Some of them can be family members, some of them can be your own friends, some of them can be societal issues. And listen to that. Joseph experienced hatred by his brothers. Why do I dream and I have hatred? Because there was a certain interpretation regarding the dream. Can I suggest to you that don't abandon your dream, because it has something to do with your destiny. The next thing Joseph went through is that, apart from being hated by the brothers, the next thing he went through was that he was accused for something he did not do. It's one of the impediments. Sometimes they will accuse you for something you did not do. They will accuse you. And when they accuse you, take it as a normal thing. Because after all, Jesus was accused. And you are not bigger than your master. Now, number 3. He was incarcerated into prison for something he did not do, because he decided to remain focused. He won't allow anything to deter him. He told Mrs. Potiphar that my focus here is not you. My focus is that I have somewhere going. Sometimes some of the distractions are just to weigh you out of your way. But the truth of the matter is that get focused. Get focused. Don't look at the immediate satisfaction. Then number 4, he was forgotten in prison. He was a forgotten soul. In prison for 2 years after he interpreted for the butler his dream. Nobody knew that Joseph could interpret dream. But as a result of the impediment that came his way, the potential of interpreting dream was lying dormant until that particular situation. And for that matter, he started interpreting dream. Can I prophesy that some of you are business gurus, but today you are sitting down quietly. Some of you are architects, some of you are engineers, some of you are quite powerful preachers, but today you are lying dormant. It looks like it will never happen. But the truth of the matter is that whilst the impediment and the challenges are coming, then it will be activated. I see those things activated in your lives. I see them coming alive, because that is the only way by which you break through. David had issues with his brothers the same way, because He also had a sling and a stone, and he knows how to use the sling and the stone. At a point in time, the brother said, who have you left the few flocks with? Dearly beloved, sometimes they won't accept you as you are. Joseph, after he interpreted the dream, it came to pass that the Pharaoh himself had a dream, which was so confusing to the extent that he didn't know what to do. Then 2 years after, the butler remembered Joseph. He said, there's a Hebrew boy. He had a dream, and the dream landed him to be hated by his brothers. He was sold into slavery. From that, he landed him into prison. A dream. But interpretation of dream, which was lying dormant, took him out of the prison to prime minister position. With living with purpose, you don't have an impediment. You have an option. The option is very simple. Anytime you see a challenge or an impediment, remember, God, what do you want me to know out of this? Let me conclude the message by saying this. See impediment as a route to your promotion by your option. I repeat myself. See impediment as a route to your promotion by your option. I pray for you that it will be well with you as you hear this message. Let me give you some prayer points to help you out. Prayer point number 1, overthrow every trap of the adversary and destroy them. Psalm 69 verse 22, every trap. Number 2, pray that those that dig graves for you and your family will be buried in their own graves that they have died. Proverbs 26 verse 27. Then number 3, pray that the Lord will go ahead of you in every venture and straightening every crooked path of yours. Isaiah 45 verse 2. Every crooked path. Some of the impediment places you in a crooked path. May the Lord go before you and straighten it. Then the final one, pray for total restoration of all losses in every area of your life. Job 14 verse 7. I pray for you that the Lord will honor you as you hear this word. Go knowing that impediment is not your lot. You have other options. God bless you.